weather on this Pinpoint Weather Alert Day. Here's a live look over Main Street in downtown Albemarle, caught up in the bulk of this potentially severe storm that's making its way through our region. Let's get right over to Chief Meteorologist Tara Lane for the very latest.
Yeah, and Tara, it's hard not to compare this from Tuesday. Are we in the thick of this right now?
We are right now. This is when we were expecting some of the widespread, the heavier pockets of rain to be rolling on through, and sure enough, it is roughly between 4 to 6 p.m. or so. And we'll still have some lingering showers and possibly a few storms even beyond then through 10, 11 o'clock this evening, but not as widespread severe when we're talking about just the intensity of the storms from a few days ago. Of course, all this rain we don't so much want to see after all the flooding issues the other day too. Haven't seen any additional flood advisories being issued yet, but certainly maybe some standing water on the area roads and the typical flood prone spots, probably seeing some of that with these heavier pockets of rain moving on through. But as we look around right now, it's just plain rain. I really haven't seen any flashes of lightning here just yet, but still expecting a few storms to roll on through later on. But yeah, that rain picking up a little more now in intensity over Bellwood and Kaiser and Shelby down into the Grover and Kings Mountain area. Get ready, Gaston County. We have another round of rain moving in. Light to moderate rain from Cornelius, Davidson down through Huntersville up into Mooresville area, China Grove, Salisbury, and Cabarrus County. It's just wet all around. We're seeing a little bit of a break down toward upstate South Carolina around Clover and Sharon, but more of this is to come from the south and west. Look at all of that. And then we do have some flashes of lightning, some embedded stormy weather here over Greenville-Spartanburg area. You can relax though, nothing severe at the moment, and it looks like our severe risk, yeah, that's lower here for the rest of today. It's been lowered across the area, a little more instability, or rather stability in the atmosphere, but still we have this big storm system rolling through. Strong cold front, big area of low pressure. Look on the colder side of that system. We have all that snow, all that blue and deep blue indicating some of those heavier bands of snow wrapping around that area of low pressure, and that's lifting up to the north and east. Now, we're still watching for possibility of some flooding. We do have a flood watch through early tomorrow morning in effect for some of the mountain communities from Wilkes County up into Ashe and Watauga County. And as I said, severe risk, if you were watching earlier today, we had that yellow, slightly higher risk of severe weather. That yellow has disappeared on the map. So now we're at the lower end of the scale. And from the Charlotte area south and east through upstate South Carolina, some of those storms coming in, they could still produce some damaging wind gusts along the way. Let's talk about the winds. So far, the max wind gusts have been around the 20 to 30 or so mile per hour range. Nothing terribly intense yet, but we do have some windier conditions on the way for later on tonight and early tomorrow morning, especially for you all in the mountains. That wind advisory is in effect through early Saturday, calling for gusts that are still possible around the 40 to 50 mile per hour range. And again, with some of those storms that are expected to come on through later on this evening, as I said, areas south and east of Charlotte could be feeling some wind gusts or hearing that blowing around outside, 30 to 40 miles per hour. Not so bad in the mountains until later on tonight and early tomorrow morning. That's when they start to increase a little more. And notice, even after the rain ends on Saturday, it's still going to be kind of a breezy, blustery day out there with some gustiness around 25 to 30 miles per hour before the wind settles for Sunday. So let's check out how much longer this rain will last. So here we are on the timeline about 8:30 this evening. Still some heavier showers and storms out there, but continuing to push on off to the east. And by 10, 11 o'clock, most of it's done. And this could end with a little touch of some high elevation mountain snow by early Saturday morning. That won't last long though for you all in the mountains. 51 degrees in the Queen City right now. We've got some lower 60s off to the east there. I saw 61 earlier, 60 at the moment in Wadesboro and Rockingham. Colder 30s and 40s as we look up to the north and west. And it will be a cool but seasonably cool weekend. The weekend, by the way, it looks great. Breezy with the sunshine tomorrow. The wind settles a little more for Sunday, high of 52 with wall-to-wall sunshine. Now check out this mountain forecast as we go ahead into next week. Look at that low temperature, single digits for Wednesday morning. So we have an Arctic blast on the way that we will feel everywhere by the middle of next week. And that's going to lead to some mountain snow showers too. Big cold plunge coming in. The question is, with this next storm system that is expected to affect us, a coastal area of low pressure developing and moving in, will we see any of that wintry precipitation outside of the mountains? It looks like, again, we'll start to see some mountain snow redeveloping late Monday into early Tuesday, maybe starting with a bit of a mix down toward the Charlotte area. We'll just wait and see how this low pressure tracks. But for now, I'm just keeping mostly rain showers in the forecast. But it will be cold going into next week.